So welcome everyone. Today is Monday. And I decided, actually, it's not our typical Q&A day, but I actually decided to just do like an open Q&A session for everyone. If you're in our group or you're on my YouTube channel, you can actually click the link in the description and register, and you can join me in the Zoom, whether you're a member or not. Okay, so definitely feel free to join. Let me actually show you where you can go just to make sure. Okay, so let me share my screen here. Make sure everyone knows, because it is not the normal place. Okay, so if you are inside of our group, you'll see that I'm actually live here. All you need to do is click this. This is a special link to get access to today's meeting. So you can just go there, go ahead and register. You're going to get an email. That email will have the link to the meeting. Okay, so you can go ahead and join if you want to. You guys notice that form right there? It is updated because we have form templates and everything is so awesome. Okay, let me stop sharing here and make sure that, okay. You guys definitely let me know if you have any issues getting access. You can comment on this video here. So Jill, if you want to join us here, you can definitely do that. Join us in the Zoom. I don't know how well I'll be about getting questions answered that are posted on the group. So it's hard to watch multiple places. You guys know how it is, but definitely feel free to join the Zoom. You don't have to be on camera if you don't want to, but that is definitely the best place for me to see the questions. Okay, so let's actually, let me let Christy in here. I actually want to show you, there is a blog post, and I'm going to add this in the group as well as the chat so that you guys can follow along here in the group. Let me add this to the chat in here as well. That way you guys can access it. Hello, Christy. Okay, so this blog post is what is going to, oh, it looks like I pasted it twice. Okay. So the blog post is going to help you kind of follow along and see, because like I said, there's 244 features that were launched. So it's absolutely insane. Let me go ahead and let Frankie in. All right. Frankie's Fathom. Okay, so, all right. So definitely check out the blog post. Okay, so I'm going to like go through this very, very quickly. And then I want to talk to you about, my own personal experience, because if you guys didn't know, I actually, and let me just stop sharing just so that I can look at your faces when I say, I conquered my fear of speaking on stage. You guys know that I was totally nervous about that. Thank you, Jesus, for that, because I was literally praying, like we had to walk down this long catwalk, and I'll get into all that, but I was literally praying like right before I went on stage, like, please don't let me say something stupid. So I think that went all well. I did win my award, so that was super cool. I got an Affiliateer award, so I got to walk on stage and all of that. Also, if you guys did not hear, as if that wasn't an exciting enough week, I actually won a Tesla. Can you believe this? I won a Tesla. I didn't even know that I was like, honestly, I never win stuff like that. So you could, which was a very smart marketing strategy from HL Pro Tools. But so you had this QR code, you could go around getting everyone to scan it. And that, captured the contact info. Very, very smart. Always like watch, especially at these events, watch what people are doing, not just what they're saying, because, oh my gosh, the value that you can get from that is incredible. So I'm watching Matt, right? And what they did. First of all, I am an affiliate of HL Pro Tools, so they got me a like a custom pair of Nikes that are in my brand color. That is so insane. I was like, oh my gosh, that is awesome. But talk about making your partners feel special and valued and stuff. That was a really, really nice thing and good strategy. So anyway, this Tesla, they are, you scan a QR code and you capture the contact info. Super, super great. And then every time someone scans your QR code and it enters in their info, it adds an additional entry for you. Okay. Now, that is a great strategy. And definitely, if you guys are doing anything like that, gamifying things like this is super, super good. That's a great strategy. But I never win this stuff. So I'm literally just walking up the stairs and somebody puts this QR code in my face and they're like, hey, Matt's giving away a car. Will you register so I can get a free entry? I'm like, okay, I'll just go ahead and do this. And seriously, I'm at the airport and I see the video I'm tagged in that I won the Tesla. And I was like, I can't even, is this real right now? I had to like watch it like 3 times and I'm at the airport and I'm like trying to be quiet, but I'm like, my hands are shaking and I'm texting my husband like, oh my gosh, answer the phone. So he finally answers and I was like, are you sitting down? Because this has been a crazy trip. So he has no idea what I'm getting ready to say. And then I said, are you sitting down? He's like, what happened? What now? You're not coming home? It's like, no, really. Are you sitting down? And he's like, what is it? Just tell me what it is. And I said, oh my gosh, I just won a Tesla. Oh my gosh. He's like, are you serious? Like, I had to tell him like 4 times that I was totally serious. So anyway, such an eventful event. But definitely, you guys, I highly encourage you to go to these events because all of it's so great to see these people that we talk to online all the time. But it's also great to walk around and just see, like, network and see how are other people incorporating HighLevel into their businesses. How are they positioning HighLevel? You know, do they have another product that they're leading with first and kind of have HighLevel on the back end? Are they SaaS? Are they an agency? Are they an affiliate? There's so many different opportunities just within HighLevel itself. Okay. Some people were even VAs. They're just like HighLevel experts, which leads me to HighLevel has a certification program now, which you guys, honestly, I have been needing to just personally, for my business, I have been needing to create a course like this, right? To walk you through the basics, to help you understand. The problem with that, just me as a person and creating that, is that the features are always changing. It's so much to keep up with that. So what HighLevel has done is they've created a certification program. So you go through the program, it breaks down in detail every single feature, how you can use it, different ways of utilizing it. And then there's a quiz. Okay. So there's multiple quizzes. I think maybe a total of 30 quizzes that you take after each section. And then at the end of that, what you get is a badge that you can put on your website. Also, you are part of a certified partners community. That is so important because I know, like, as someone who does not provide services, I get leads for services all the time. I actually have like just a blog page where I've put like HighLevel agency owners that I just know that they do this type of work. But honestly, it's kind of weird. I even have a disclaimer on there because some of them I've never even worked with before. So it's like, I want to help, especially my own partners, right? You guys, my affiliates, you know, I want to be able to promote you. But if I haven't personally worked with you, it's like, well, I don't want to say that I have if I haven't, you know. And then what if your skills are not up to par? And then that makes me look bad. And so I also, as a user, right, I want to know that there's a place where I could go and find people who are qualified to do these services, not just because they say they do, because they created their HighLevel account. I want someone who actually has passed some type of, you know, criteria, right? Some type of test that says, okay, this person is a qualified person to hire to do this job. Okay. So the certification is something that I highly recommend. I signed up for myself. Okay. I know HighLevel. It's not about that. I want to be in that community. If you go to these events, you understand the power of the HighLevel community because it's not just HighLevel, right? It's all of these very successful business owners who have so much experience. So if you are someone who's like, I want to learn HighLevel, you know, for my own business, take it, be a certified partner, right? Network with all of these people. If you're like, I don't really want to be an agency, so what? Take it, become an expert. You can use the tools for your own business. You can also be hired for different services. Okay. So the badge The positioning of that badge is incredible. Now, it is an ongoing thing, okay? So it's like $9.97 for the year. It's $97 a month. It has to be, somebody said, it's kind of weird. Why is it like an ongoing thing? But it has to be ongoing because your certification is ongoing. Your access to the community is ongoing. If you got certified this year, you can't say that you're a certified partner 5 years from now because HighLevel is going to be drastically different. So us knowing that as the person who could potentially hire someone who is certified, we want to know if we see that badge on their website that they are up to date with the latest features and the latest options available to help us with our systems. Okay, so that's my whole speech on that. If you guys are interested in signing up for the certification, or promoting it, there is inside of your first promoter account in your HighLevel affiliate program, there is a link there now. It used to be 2 campaigns, now it's 3. You can grab that link and start sharing with your affiliates or just anyone that you know who's using HighLevel who would be interested in getting certified. If you do use my link, then I'm actually creating an additional private coaching session. I think it's going to be on Fridays. So that's going to be my bonus for using my affiliate link. But also, I want to have, once everybody starts jumping into this certified partner program, it's going to be great. However, what happens is you're going to be like a small fish in a big pond. What I want to do is create a community that I can personally help of people who are either going through it or who have already gone through it, so that you guys have a smaller group that you can network with and work together. I mean, the partnerships, I'm telling you, it's going to be so vital for your business. It's really been one of the best things that I've done is partner with other agencies or other businesses who are doing something similar. So we share similar audiences. So we have every opportunity to be able to help one another with our different solutions, right? So let me go ahead and share my screen. I do want to, since I just talked about that certification thing, I kind of went off on a tangent there, but you guys can go to my website, myvisionagency.com. You'll see Get Certified. You can go to bridgetbartlett.com as well. You'll see it up there. Like I said, it is an affiliate link, so just make sure you do the standard practice. There's the affiliate link. When you do this, you'll see this is the page here. So it's all about that, the earning power. You get access. It's built into the communities or the client portal, just like, the HighLevel communities client portal. And so that's where you're going to have access to the community of certified partners. And then, of course, you get all of the training. So like I said, I'm halfway through the training and I am super, super impressed. I actually, even though I would definitely be considered like a super user of HighLevel. There are things in there that I have learned that I thought, oh, I didn't know that it did that, or, oh, that's a great use case for that I didn't even think of. So really, really encourage you, if you are planning to be with HighLevel, go ahead and sign up for this because it's going to help you speed past that learning curve, right? And then, of course, you have my support. All right. So it's going to be our certified partner is the group coaching is going to be once a week. Okay. So that will be included just by using my link. All right. So going back here to, I do want to see, do you guys have any questions before I get into the blog post with all the updates? No? Okay, cool. All right. So let me share here. All right. Now, obviously, there's 244. Okay. Go to the blog post because I'm going to breeze through these really fast and check that out. You can actually see the replay of the level up here. So you can see, Sean breezing through all of those things. Okay. So customizable welcome emails to SaaS. That's something that everybody has always wanted because right now we kind of have a generic email. If you're unfamiliar, SaaS automates the sign-up process, the location, and the user. So it will automatically send an email when you create that location and user to the user with their login credentials. We used to have just the generic email. Now you can customize that email. You can now create up to 20 different SaaS plans. So that's super exciting. A lot of people were waiting for that as well. User and contact limits for SaaS locations. So this is what Chase was telling us before, how you can now actually charge less than $97 for your SaaS account because you can limit those contacts. For example, if you wanted to say for the $97 plan or maybe a $47 plan, you can have 1,000 contacts. You are able to now do that because we can limit that. Before, it was just unlimited contacts. And so that really made obviously the value of the platform much higher, right? So if you look at any email, any CRM, any system like that, they are going to charge by contact. So us having unlimited was obviously an incredible value. So now you can really customize those plans even more. Okay. Now the mobile app, I don't know what this mobile, oh my gosh, so many things. Okay. So the features like warm and blind cold call transfers or call transfers, Google sign-in, scheduled SMS emails, WhatsApp integrations. WhatsApp is live, by the way. I know so many of you outside of the United States have been waiting for that. So definitely lots of cool things there. The transfer is like when you are talking to someone on the app and you want to transfer them to a different person, you can now do that. Okay, so we have sign in with Google, schedule SMSs, so you can do that now in the app, WhatsApp integration on mobile, also the task manager, tap to pay. A lot of people are, a lot of, business owners like HVAC people or lawn care people or plumbers, they need a way to collect payment. And so before we used to have those janky things, a lot of times you had to pay for them, those card swiper things you can put in your phone or whatever. Now you actually can do that tap to pay, and then it's NFC enabled. Okay, so you literally just tap their phone and then they can pay that way. Okay, white label app customizer and an app download link. So just more customizations for the white label mobile app. So the advanced features for communities. So lots of things coming to communities. Like I was saying, HighLevel actually, the certified partner program is inside of the community. So it's really, I love to see that because I always question if businesses believe in their product enough, if they're using it, right? And I'm always preaching like being an example of your product. So I love to see that HighLevel is using that communities feature there for the certified partners as well. So there's lots of additional features that you can utilize inside of communities now. Okay, courses are now in communities. The certificate integration. Okay, so now you can actually create a certificate for someone who has completed the your courses. You also have, it says unveiling the client portal with dashboard and app Figma reveal. You have the client portal. Oh, okay, so the client portal is going to be like a mobile app, basically. It's going to be like a PWA. So you're going to be able to give this to your clients. You're going to basically be able to build a custom mobile app, or it acts like a mobile app using that PWA, and that's included in every single sub account. Okay, so this does say Q4. So that is coming by the end of this year. All right. So seamless scheduling and calendars, service menu integration. We talked about that last Friday, where now it's kind of like an e-commerce store for booking appointments. So if you have like a salon or something like that, you have the ability to, they can basically shop, they can book an appointment based on the service, and then also buy the technician or, the person providing the service. Okay. I do want to stop for just a second and make sure I don't have any questions or anyone says, Janai says, is there a cost for the certificate? Not for the certificate that you create for the user who's completing your course, but if you want to complete the HighLevel certification, there it's $997 a year or $97 a month. Okay, so let me go back here. Okay, so we have the booking rooms and equipment. This is really great for churches because remember when I was doing that training where we talk about like how multi-location churches can use HighLevel and separate by location and staff and all of that. One of the things that and I forget the name of it now, the planner. the other popular one that a lot of churches use. One of the things we did not have the ability to do was book different rooms, like in a church or a business that has this capability, like maybe even a hotel. You want the ability to like book different rooms within that place. For example, like churches, maybe there's like a specific event that they want to be able to book that room. Now you have the ability to do that with rooms and equipment within the booking calendar. Okay. We also have the Apple calendar integration. That's something a lot of people were asking for as well. Calendar overlays. So now you can have multiple calendars and, basically get like a summary of all of the appointments. Obviously, they made a lot of updates to the funnel and website builder, so definitely check all of that out. If you guys did not know, we actually have e-commerce now. You can actually build, it looks really good, kind of like Equid, but you can actually build e-commerce stores. The HighLevel Swag store was actually built on the e-commerce store. So definitely check that out if e-commerce is something that you're interested in, okay? So let's see, captivating image sliders. So we have that inside of the builder, video backgrounds, lead generation from the hosted video. So, when you're watching it, it actually pops up. It will also come down in the corner, picture in picture. So enhance social media elements. So that's really cool because before we were actually having to use like pictures for all of the places where our social media is. Now we actually have the element. So you just drag the element in and then put all your social media there. Okay. So Domain Connect for funnels and websites. I talked about this 2 Fridays ago, and now we can easily not just connect the domains, but we can also connect the lead connector records. Okay. So the same with domains. When you type in the domain and you say connect, it will actually go to Cloudflare or GoDaddy and it will add the records for you. And then you just verify it. Okay. So that's super cool. So that's on lead connector and websites and funnels. Okay. If you have not seen the updates on forms and surveys, definitely check those out. Super cool themes, different designs that you can use, introducing conditional logic in the forms. So now you can build entire workflows based on the answer that they answered in the form there. Also just the themes, survey themes, bottom bar in the surveys, short label. What is a short label? Oh, I see. So it's like the fields where the names is. You guys, seriously, there's so much. It's hard to even know. I haven't even dove into all of this yet because it's just been so crazy. The terms and conditions element, that's really important when you're trying to get A2P compliant. Also, it has a clickable link now. So if you want to have them click out to the page where your terms and conditions are, you have that option there. Google font and GDPR compliant fonts. Like I said, e-commerce is now available. All of these options here for e-commerce, super cool. Definitely, again, check this out. I'm breezing through some really amazing things like templates for invoices, automatic invoice creation after the proposal is signed off. That's so awesome. Multi-recipient signature support. So if you're using DocuSign, you no longer need to use it. Document sent, sign trigger, send proposal estimate actions inside of workflows. All of these things, there's just so much that I could never really say. I mean, if you watch Sean's video, he talks faster than I do. And it took him over an hour to just get through all of these awesome features. Filters for contacts and smart lists. Now you can choose the or option. So you can say, does it have this tag or whatever. Custom field filters for opportunities. You also have assign multiple users to opportunities, add, rename, and delete contact types. You can contact document management. So that's super cool. If you guys didn't know, now you can have them upload documents that will be available in the client portal as well. So they can upload the documents and it will show right there inside of their profile. So streamlining conversations and integrations. You have improved tracking. There you have the right panel quick actions and UI enhancements, enhanced email thread views. This, honestly, I love this so much, because when you are looking in your conversations tab, it just makes it that much easier to weed through everything. So that's really helpful. And again, it's one of those like small things that you don't really think about until you have used it before, and then you use it now and you're like, oh my gosh, this is so much better. Tracking contact engagement scores. We used to have to build an automation. Now we can, the system does that for us. We also have live chat within the chat widget. So if you wanted to live chat, that's especially cool now that we have the conversation AI. We have enhanced marketplace reviewing, installing, and setting app permissions. All right, you guys, this is like, again, it's one of those things that's like, I'm kind of just breezing over, but can you imagine how many companies are like developers and have all of these third-party integrations for HighLevel? Now, for us as the agency, it sometimes can be a few steps, right, to be able to actually use that, because sometimes we have to manually create the additional account, or sometimes we have to like build it into the workflows and do extra things. Well, now all of the additional third-party softwares that have HighLevel integrations can actually have custom workflow steps inside of the workflow builder. And then also you guys can check out the marketplace. So if you're ever like, man, I need a like white label loyalty software that I can, use for my clients, you can go to that marketplace and you can see all of the different softwares. It's like a one-stop place. So you can find the solution that you're looking for and then add that into your HighLevel account. So it's really a super great addition for developers. It's kind of like if you think of it as WordPress, you know how you're using WordPress and they have all of these awesome plugins for WordPress that developers are able to do because it's open source. HighLevel is attempting to do that as well, in the sense that opening up that for all of these other companies who want to create these integrations for HighLevel specifically. That is, I promise you, I cannot stress enough how much we are in the right place. Okay, so we have the app marketplace. So if you do have a third-party integration and you want to, it's a great way to promote it, but it's also really user-friendly for the HighLevel agencies who want to use your product. So definitely check out the marketplace there. You also have flexible app pricing plans. You have the, developer platform, ability to add pricing plans to the app, ability to set payment preference, ability to resell marketplace apps, single sign-on. You have the LinkedIn lead integration. This is for the apps. It's not for the conversations yet. They're definitely working on that, but if you look around, nobody really is able to get that access to the API. I have not seen anyone be able to do that yet, to pull in the conversations, but it's definitely something that they are trying tirelessly to do. There's also a lot of updates to the workflows. You have contactless workflows via Zapier, workflow duplication. So scroll through all of these things. I'm just going to quickly, I don't want to bore you with this because I know that you can definitely check it out yourself. Dedicated IP with reselling options for emails. We talked about the domain connect. Let's see. Email verification. You're now going to be able to push your list through the verification process. Reputation management upgrades. This is so cool. Okay, so not only can you now make the widget a lot more attractive, you can also pull in Facebook reviews, but you also have the ability to have AI-powered reviews for quick responses. And I don't know where it is in here, but when you get a 5-star review, you can actually have that automatically posted to all of the social media channels. Okay, so that is beyond cool. Can you imagine just providing that as a service for your clients, where every time they get a 5-star review, you're going to share it to all their social media channels? You can set that up and actually never do anything. Okay, so if you are sending review requests for your client, it's a natural progression to share them on social media. So if you're doing reputation management, upgrade them to a package that includes the auto posting to social media, or tell them that you love them and they're your best friends and you want to give them a free upgrade and allow them to do that. Okay, so online listing enhancement. So now Yext is available in the UK, Canada, and Australia. Check that out there. Directly editing, listing information in the app. So keep looking through all of that stuff. Lots of enhancement for WordPress hosting. If you guys didn't know, we have the prospecting tool. You guys, this has received tons of updates. So definitely check that out as well. I'm going to be doing training on all of these things. So I think if you were following me on Facebook while I was gone last week, I was saying I think I have like 4 months of content to train you guys on, because it's so much. Okay. Effortless email creation. I have some cool tips that I want to share with you as well about newsletters and all of these things that I learned, some cool strategies. We have saved elements here. You have the product elements. So if you actually want to, I know Aweber has this option where you can actually add products into the emails and literally sell the product inside of the emails, streamlining social media. You have the post customizations here. You have reoccurring posting, create a post with RSS. Oh my gosh, that's so incredible. Tags and categories. Now think about this. Okay. So, you know, I love the RSS. Okay. Think about creating auto posting every time you upload a new YouTube video to all your social media channels. Okay. Bye-bye Zapier. Tags and categories, enhanced image editing. So now you're going to see when you upload an image, you'll have like this basic image editor that you can crop different images. That is so handy. It really saves a step from having to go to like Canva and then download. Streamline review management. Oh, this is, I mean, seriously, this is so cool. So when you're posting to your social media, not only does it just post that 5-star review to the social media, but you can actually create like this template here, and then it will pull in the review and put it in this nice looking template so that it looks really good on social media. I mean, come on, that is insane. Manage affiliates like a pro. So lots of updates with the affiliate management system. We now have 2-tier commission structures, and I love this. The coupon codes for affiliates. All right, you guys know I just showed you the page here. Now I have this on most of my affiliate links, and it's instructions before they ever go to my affiliate link to say, you know, open an incognito window, paste the link there, and then choose your plan. And the reason that I have to say that is because cookies are so unreliable. It's so hard when you're doing affiliate marketing to make sure that people get on your team. And so that's why I try to eliminate a lot of hassle for them on the back end after they sign up to get switched over and stuff by giving them instructions on how to do that. But if you have an affiliate program for your business and you are like, maybe you want to give them a custom code, like, you know, maybe Bridget Bartlett is my custom code. And then so when they enter that in, then I know that I'm going to get credit for that sale. Okay. So I love that. That is so cool. Manual lead creation and module renaming. Okay, so you can check all of that out. Lots of templates. You can now add your own templates to the template library, you as the agency. And then there are lots of other things. So definitely check that out. Now, I did want to see, do you guys have any questions at all? Anything that you're excited about? Any new release that you've been waiting for? I see that Ray says, is there a time when you can update us on all the outside apps like Zapier, etc., that we no longer need to use? It looks like GHL is becoming a total one-stop shop. Love it. So I can't say that because we all have different businesses. We're all using different tools. I could never say, oh, you no longer need this. Because, for example, when you have when you're on the 497 plan, maybe you still need Zapier. Maybe your automations you're using a form to onboard your clients and all of that. And so you would still need that. So I can't say that. But the best thing is if you see that we have released a tool that you think that it would work, try it out. And then if it does work for your use case, then cancel by all means, because I feel like HighLevel, just every 3 months, I cancel a new tool because they come out with a solution. And that's my process, right? If it works for you, great. But if it doesn't, I mean, you have to do what you have to do to run your business. Okay, you have your name phonetically, and I met you. And so, hi, how are you? Ianthe? Is that how you say it? Ianthe?
Yep, you got it right. That's why I
All
have
right.
that there. That's
Yeah,
that's on
I know.
everything.
I hung out with you all week, and it's always so loud, and I'm really horrible with names. So
I had a question for you for the Go High Level certification. I can
yeah,
sign up with you now. It's live.
yes, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I could share the link with you if you want to. Yeah, I actually signed up for it, and like I said, I'm really impressed with it. I have 20 quizzes left because a lot of it, I knew the answers. I just kind of breezed through some of it and to the quiz. So that's just what kind of learner I am. I just skip right through. But I took the quizzes. I think it's really good because it asks a lot of questions that even I, doing this all the time and doing training, I don't think like, that I should make sure to clarify that, where's the university? I mean, that's one of the first questions. Those are all things that are so great. Especially if you're focusing on the affiliate opportunity, because you can sign people up for HighLevel, and then you can support them with not only the training, but the certification as well. So it's just adding another opportunity inside of your value letter. So I'm going to share that link there. But of course, I wanted to, and I thought, honestly, just giving you my thought process, I thought, okay, well, I'll offer a free membership into my program for the people that sign up. But for you guys who are certified partners, you really need to have your own exclusive coaching. You also need to have your own exclusive group, because I would rather have, 20 people who are all certified partners asking questions that certified partners would ask. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times when you have a mixture of experience in a group, it can be like, really? I mean, are we talking about ABC here? Or if you're like the one who needs the ABC answer, maybe you're like, whoa, that just went way over my head. And it's like that, this isn't the group that you need to like waste your time in. Like, let's get the ABCs first, and then you can join the certified partner thing. So I think it's really important to keep those separate. Also, it gives me the opportunity to maybe teach some more advanced things that you guys are struggling with. So cool. Anybody? Yeah. Did you have something else? I saw you unmuted.
Yeah, I'm gonna sign up. I was wondering like if it was advanced. You know how the other ones have like a middle advanced, and it's just a whole, just like a Salesforce cert, like the whole admin or the whole.
Yeah.
Okay.
It literally walks you through HighLevel from like beginner to advanced.
Okay.
Let me see if I actually have it pulled up here. I don't know if I do. I can kind of show you some topics that it has. But yeah, so far, super, super impressed with it. But I like to show you guys, because it's one thing to think about what it actually is. But I know if you're like me, like, I want to know the topics. I want to make sure that it's something that I would be interested in and that's relevant. Okay, so let me show you here. Okay, so this is basically you get access. Okay, so there's 46 members so far. It literally just went live last week. And you'll see that they're using the communities here. But here in the courses is where you're going to get access to the certification. And they're going to be adding new things. And I mean, from an affiliate standpoint, even though I love to do the trading, just knowing that I can send people to like understand the basics and to get that qualification is, honestly, that's incredible. It just really, it takes a big stress relief off of me. Okay, so you have like the very first module here, right, is what resources are available to a new agency. Okay, and then you take a quiz on that. What services does HighLevel offer? How do I set up LC phone system for your agency? How do I set it up for LC email? for your agency, where and how to set up SMT email service for your agency. And then you can see as it goes on, like how to add an agency user, user permissions, and only assign data. So it really takes every feature and it really breaks it down. And you can see like there's videos, there's written text to guide you through, and then there's quizzes for each thing. So like if we go all the way down, it says sub-account features, I guess that is coming, but you have how to enable LC premium triggers, how to enable content AI and rebill. These are all such common questions that I get asked all the time. When I logged it and I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. That's so awesome. I wish I had that when I first got started. It would have made things so much easier to just really break down the features and go into detail of that. So I'm super excited about that. Anybody else have any questions or anything? No? Yeah, Ray?
I tried, I don't know what your November is like, but I tried for the rest of October and you're totally, booked. Have you set up booking for November yet?
So my calendar, it only allows you to book 2 weeks out. So that's probably why you didn't see it. But I changed some things around. So let me send me a message, Ray. One of the things that I learned when I was at this event, okay, when I was talking to other business owners, I kept hearing them all say the same thing, like, Bridget, oh my gosh, your private consultations are like way too cheap. And so here I am, right? And I love to tell you my thought process because it's just the honest truth of what I'm thinking, right? So I'm thinking, man, I did raise my prices for private consultations, and I still was getting like booked solid. And so, and talking about it and getting advice from others, which is again why I love these events, because you can really get feedback from multi-millionaires who have already been where you're at. And one of the things that that they were all telling me, I don't charge enough. And then I'm weighing the pros and cons and all of these things. And then the HighLevel comes out with the certification program. And so rather than be booked with consultations all week long, I decided that I'm going to do just this extra weekly group coaching. And then obviously I raised my prices because it does keep me busy. And if I would rather, if I had to choose my time, I would rather spend it working with many of you than to just, keep my schedule booked with all of that. Still doing the free private consultations, Ray. Definitely still doing that. And I'm still doing the other private ones. It's just probably not as frequently because I want to make time for that extra one in the week. So I said all that just to update you guys, but also to let you know that that could be an issue why you're not seeing any available days. So message me, bridgetbartlett.com or anywhere in the chat so that I see it when I'm done here, and then I'll look into it and see why you're not seeing any dates. Oh, you're muted.
There's nothing out there at all for November from where I'm looking.
Okay. Yeah, I'll look into it. See.
That's okay.
Cool. Anybody else have anything? Anything you want to share? Anything that you got stuck on while I was gone? No?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did? Denai?
Yeah, I had reached out to you about that presentation, and I'm so glad you didn't answer right away because it really, I don't know what happened. It's like my brain just started lighting up with all the dead brain cells that have been dormant for the last couple of years. And it was just so amazing. I mean, I was able to do the presentation. It didn't look and everything like I wanted it to, but just the thought processes, like you say, just do it anyway. It just started clicking. And I mean, I have like trainings now that I pulled out of heaven, and I can put together and start, helping, my business team as well. So I just, I'm just excited. I'm just excited for you and everything that happened with you at convention in your car. Are you going to get the car, or do they have a cash option? What are you going to do with that? I'm excited for you.
You know, I am anxiously, I don't really know, honestly. I don't know. I'm just waiting to see what the offer is. I've been in contact with them and stuff, but you know, we've all been traveling all week and stuff. So I wasn't going to harass them too much until today. So
That is huge. That's
um, you know, honestly, it's super crazy. And just personally, just to give you guys a little of my own personal take on things, it was so traumatic for me almost when I first first took off, right? I left my house. I don't know if you were following me on Facebook. I was trying to keep you guys updated, but it didn't end up getting there until 30 hours after I was originally supposed to get there. So at the my flight was supposed to take off at like 6:30 or almost 7 in the morning on Sunday. It was literally like 2 minutes before boarding that they delayed the flight an hour and a half for a maintenance issue. So I wait there. And then right before we're getting ready to board again, they delay the flight for another 2 hours. So then I wait there. Same thing happens again, another 2 hours. And then immediately after the 2 hours, the last one, they said, okay, we're going to delay until 6 p.m. So thankfully, I was still at home, right? We live about 30 minutes from the airport. So I called my husband, and he's like the hero of the universe. And he's like, well, no problem. I'm like sweating. I'm like, I'm going to have a nervous breakdown, right? You know? And he's like, no problem. I'll just come get you. And then, you know, you can just wait at home. And I'm like, all right. So I come home, and then I'm thinking, okay, I'll just get a nap and then we'll go back to the airport. And then about an hour after I got home, they said that I needed to reschedule my flight, that it had been canceled altogether. So then I had to reschedule. Then the next day, I left and got to the airport, or I got to the airport, got to Dallas, everything was good. And then I opened up my suitcase. Apparently security had checked it and they stole some things. And then, so I'm like, so I go get registered, and all of this is great, right? Then, I speak on stage. All of this it's all gravy, right? But it was just, I felt like it was one thing after another, right? Just like my nail broke, and it, you know, the perfume was stolen, and just all this stuff. So everything is good, right? Then I'm like, all right, it's just been one thing after another, but I spoke on stage. That went well. I got my award. That was super awesome. And then I go to pack all of my things, and my zipper on my suitcase broke. So here I am, getting ready to go get my award, and try to check out of the room. The zipper broke. So I'm like messaging my sister. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to leave here in like a few hours and get on this plane. And I don't even know, what am I going to do with all this stuff? She's like, call Walmart or order something from Walmart and do like a 2-hour pickup. So I did all that. So here I am. I'm like trying to order this suitcase, and then I go and I get my award, and then I run back to the hotel or the desk because my suitcase was there, and then I run back up to the room, and then I'm trying to transfer everything because I'm supposed to check out, get all that together, and then I go back, and then I get all my pictures taken for the awards. So like, I am bringing an assistant next year. So crazy. So yeah, so all of that was happening. And so when I finally got to the airport, I was like, oh, I'm so ready to just go home. And what a great trip. And it was all awesome. But man, the stress. So I get to the airport, and that's when I saw that video about I had won the Tesla. And I was like, okay, the whole time I was giving God the glory because I just kept overcoming all these things. I even had DoorDash deliver new perfume. So I was like, I'm not gonna go a week without perfume. So DoorDash, so all these things were happening. And then, so when I saw that Tesla thing, I was like, okay, God's like, I got you. Don't worry about it. This has been a crazy week for you. You kept giving me the glory. I'm going to give you a Tesla. So that's kind of how I see it. Definitely icing on the cake. So I cannot complain. Is there anything else, y'all?
You get any sleep?
Oh my gosh, so exhausting. But honestly, it was so cool too. And Ray, I don't know how you do it because Texas humidity
Oh,
is not for human beings to be able to tolerate.
you're right.
It is not natural at all. I will say too, HighLevel, man, they know how to put on an event. I mean, we had like every meal was like 5-star catered. I mean, open bars. They had karaoke the first night. They had like this disco club thing. They had like girls like gymnastics or whatever, like Cirque du Soleil, and they're like they had a band one night. I mean, they really, and the founders, super incredible people. After we Ray, you'd be so proud of me. So I was nervous. I was listening. If you guys don't listen, Stephen Furtick, it's called I Can Handle It. It's like a motivational thing, but I was pumping myself up listening to all of this. So I'm walking the catwalk, getting ready to go on stage. And one of the lines from that motivational thing is, I'm ready now. I got something for Goliath. And I just kept repeating that in my brain the whole way. And by the time I got to the stage, I was like, I felt like I was like Tony Robbins or something. I'm like fist pumping. I'm like, I'm so ready to go. It was so cool. But when we got back, though, Varun and Robin and Sean, they were all standing there in the green room and they were all like clapping and cheering for us, and such super just like cannot say enough nice things about really them, but everyone, like the whole team in HighLevel, honestly, cannot. I mean, every single person, so incredibly nice and helpful. They all just really, it was like they just wanted to show you how much they appreciate you. And that's how you felt while you were there. It was so cool. By far, best event I've ever been to, ever. Even with the late flight, the broken nail, the stolen perfume, the broken zipper, all of those things, it was still awesome.
Well, we're so proud of you. I mean, you you deserve that award. Absolutely.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Do you know where it'll be next year? Is it going to be in Dallas again?
Probably. I will definitely be there next year. I'm sorry?
Pardon me? I'm sorry.
I think we're talking at the same time.
Yeah. Was it there last year? You know, not this year, but last year it was in Dallas. Mm-hmm. So they've got it all set up and all the details. So it'll probably continue to be in Dallas.
Yeah, that's where their corporate office is.
Yeah.
So I think that's why they chose to have it there. But if you guys ever go to Dallas, take my advice. It was so hot. And we were like in all these like meeting rooms and stuff. And, you know, you're walking the halls and there's so many people. And it's like, it was a really nice hotel, but oh my gosh, it was so hot. Like we were all still sweating. And I mean, let's keep it. You know
what the temperature was this morning in Dallas?
What?
28 degrees.
The cold front
had moved in.
When I was there, though, Ray, it was like 70 degrees. I actually brought my jacket because I'm used to Indiana 70 degrees. Yeah. But 70 degrees in Dallas is like you walk outside and you feel like it just rained on you because you're just instantly sweaty. But when I went there, I sleep with a fan, right? So when I went there, I had brought this little like USB, like little tiny fan just for the noise. But while we were in all of these rooms, I had that fan and I had a battery pack. So I just plugged it in there. So I'm sitting there and I've got like my little fan and my battery pack and everybody's like, oh my gosh, that's genius. One guy said, if you had like a whole box of those, you'd be rich by the time you left here. It's like, I know, but I had to turn it so we could all take part in the air. We're like, I'm dying so much. So yeah, bring your own portable fan. Take my advice.
Did they announce the date for the next event?
Not that I know of, but it'll probably be this time next year. That's what they had the last one this time last year.
Okay.
Yeah, but I will definitely be winning an award again. I think instead of because I was bronze this year, I think instead of going silver, I'm just going to go straight for the gold because that's just the way I roll. So hopefully we can be in line together getting awards.
Yeah.
Nice bragging rights.
That's great.
All right. Yeah.
Hey, Bridget, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So I'm new to all of this. I'm trying to figure everything out. So my question is, do you have a training anywhere that helps you onboard a new high-level client with their getting everything set up for them? Like a
So
checklist?
there is there's a basic onboarding,
Okay.
but when it comes to like really the specifics of like their snapshot and all of that, that is, you know, dependent upon like whatever, however your snapshot is built. But let me go to my YouTube channel here and I will share with you. Let me share with you some things here. All right.
Okay.
So if you go to my YouTube channel and you go to get this, go to wherever it is. There's actually a whole playlist that is just for how to set up a high-level agency. Yes, right here. So set up a high-level agency. So this will walk you through this. And then each of the, like when it comes to the actual nuts and bolts of the snapshot, that just is dependent upon the snapshot.
Okay.
But this will help you like get the actual account set up, like make sure you've entered all the records and you set up the email, sending domain and all of that stuff.
Great. All right. That sounds good. And then I'm already under high-level pro tools as well. So they'll have that, whoever's under me has that support and all that good stuff too. So, okay. All right.
Yep. HighLevel HO Pro Tools. And now we add the certification. I mean, those things are like, talk about setting yourself up for like massive scaling and growth.
Good.
It's really cool.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. You guys have anything else before I let you go today? Tons of training coming. So many. I want to tell you like these little Christmas gifts that I have stored away, but I just can't do it yet. But cool, exciting things coming.
Go take a nap, relax.
You know what? I relaxed all weekend long. And it was really hard for me to do that because I wanted to like jump in and do all kinds of stuff. But Jason, I'll go ahead and get you. And then I have another meeting actually after here.
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, congratulations on the award.
Thank you.
And I actually signed up, I think it was last Friday before you took off. So I think you sent me a message today that you were going to be working on my setup. There was a couple of things. Yeah. Okay.
Tonight is a power onboarding session for me. I have a list of people, but I am not going to I'm not going to end my day until they're all done. So it will be done before the end of the night. Okay,
I appreciate it. I wanted to ask you about L Messenger. Do I have to wait until you set up all the agency to be able to sign up for that?
No, you can just go into your license portal and you can create your account there manually and start using it. Okay.
And so the license that we have is the basic license, correct?
You have unlimited basic accounts. Those are the free accounts. And then you have, most people start out with 5 licenses that you can use for however you want to. So a premium account would be 1 license. So you'll just go to the license portal and you'll just manually create your account and then choose the premium plan.
Got it. All right. I'll work on that today. And if anything, I'll bring any questions tomorrow to the call. All righty. Appreciate it.
All right. Well, it was so nice chatting with you guys. So cool. I could not wait to spill all the details until Friday. So I was like, you know what? I missed you guys. I hadn't seen you in so long. I'm like, man, I feel like I got to jump back on the horse here. Remember what I'm doing. It's definitely been a whirlwind. So thank you all so much for joining me. Nice to see you all again. And I have some cool stuff planned for this week. So I will see you in the training and open office hours. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.